Hi everyone, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make the slanted cluster crochet stitch. It's also known as the bead stitch, and it's a beautiful stitch that you can use for just about any crochet project. And for this tutorial I'm going to make a small coaster, and I'm using a worsted weight cotton yarn and an H 5mm crochet hook. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make my slip knot, and we're going to chain a multiple of 2. So I'm just going to chain 14. Okay, so that's my 14 chains, and then I'm going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook and into each chain across. Okay, so that's my first row of single crochets. And then to do the slanted cluster, I'm just going to turn my work here, and I'm going to chain 3, and this will count as my first double crochet. So we're going to skip this first stitch here, and we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, and then we're going to work a puff stitch around the base of this stitch. So we're just going to wrap the yarn over, and we're going to kind of turn our work sideways. We're going to insert our hook, wrap the yarn over again and pull it through, and we're just going to pull it up to the height of a puff stitch. And we're going to do that 2 more times. We're going to wrap the yarn over, okay, so now we have 7 loops on the hook, and we're going to wrap the yarn over, and we're going to pull it through the first 6 loops. So we're just going to do that, and we got 2 loops left. We're going to wrap the yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, so that's our first slanted cluster, and then we're going to skip the next stitch here. We're going to wrap the yarn over, we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, okay, and then we're going to do the puff stitch again. So we're just going to yarn over, insert your hook, okay, do that 3 times. Okay, so we're at the end here now, and we're just going to work 1 more double crochet into the last stitch here. Now if you do a stitch count, you'll see that you had 13 stitches in the bottom row here in the row of single crochets, and if you count these top stitches here, counting your first chain 3 here as your first stitch, you'll see that you have 14 stitches. So for my next round, or my next row, I'm going to do a decrease right here on the end. So I'm just going to work a row of single crochets. So I'm just going to turn my work, chain 1. This does not count as a stitch. And then we're going to single crochet into the first stitch and into each stitch across. Okay, so here we are at the last 2 stitches now, and we're going to single crochet 2 together. Okay, so now we're back to 13 stitches. Okay, so that's it for this coaster. I worked it for 9 rows, and as you can see, it slants a little bit, but it can be blocked out. We just want to wet this down and then lay it flat to dry, and it'll block out. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a single crochet edging all the way around, and I'm going to do 3 single crochets into each corner so that it lays nice and flat, and that will also help to maintain a nice square shape.